Hey Clashers, this is my #1 event strategy right now because it's super fun, it's really powerful, and it's pretty much just the Super Witch Fireball strategy, but with replacing the Super Witches with the Witch Golems, and it's just incredible strong. So we're staying with the Fireball and the Rage Gem on the Warden, but don't worry, if you have a lower level Fireball, the important level here you're talking about is level 20, because remove just one of the freezes and then add another Earthquake and you will still totally fine. You will see me swag most of my spells anyway during the attack, so level 20 Fireball is no problem. As well, the most important thing for the Barbarian King is the Earthquake boots. Level 1 is already fine. The higher the level, the better, because that means more stats. You can combine that with either of the epic ones. You can go with the Spiky Ball or with the Gauntlet. I like to bring the Gauntlet a lot, but I have done that already a lot in the last couple of videos, so we're using the Spiky Ball for this one. For the Queen, the Healer Puppet is a really big game changer, because if your original healers are going down, you can summon new healers for the Queen and for the remaining troops in the core of the base, and you can combine that with the Frozen Arrow, with the Invisibility Vial, with the Magic Mirror as I'm doing, so there's a lot of different options. The same for the Royal Champion. Go with the Haste and the Hot Rider Puppet, but you can go as well with a Spear or Shield, for example. All of that will work great. But I think the easiest to show you how strong this strategy actually is and why it's right now my #1 fun strategy for the event is just to show you some attacks. The approach for this strategy is pretty much the exact same as if you would do the Super Witch attack, but the big difference here is that you're sending your Queen inside the middle of the base, because when those healers are gone, you can reinforce with more healers from the Healer Puppet. But otherwise, everything is pretty much the same, so you're taking down the flank of the Queen. So for us, I think we can just go for the Mortar, just like this. We can even take down the defending Royal Champion. Now we're going to use the Queen to lure over my Warden. Make sure that you're being careful with the healers though. Druids are ground, the same as your Super Witches, as your Witch Golems. But healers are air, so if there's a second layer air defense, you have to be careful with that. Now on the other side, we're going to invest, let's just do it like this. Then we have the King here, Headhunter, now the Wall Break in there, Siege Barrack on this side. Hopefully the troops are going inside, otherwise let's just turn this quickly invisible so the King is actually walking in. Now the Witch Golems are in there as well. Let's use the jump right here, and then we should be good to go. The Druids, it really depends on where the most damage is. I like to bring them on the outside, because remember, we are using the Queen now in the middle of the village, which means we have a less powerful outside push, which means you want to reinforce that with the Druids to make sure the push is looking still quite strong. Let's force our troops inside. So far, things look good. The King would have been nice if he would go further into the core, because then we would have gotten the Earthquake boots into the tunnel compartment. But hey, this is not the end of the world. That's completely fine as well. The King is going around the outside. We can add that Royal Champion there as well. Let's distract the defenses with the Skeleton Spell a little bit. The troops have actually beaten through the wall, and so far we have still a lot of those troops alive. Let's just turn this invisible. We can spawn more Queens with our mirror equipment. Now the freezes, and this base is just gone. As I said, if you're an enjoyer of the Fireball, this attack strategy is for you. It is literally like just Super Witches and better, because it is just crazy how powerful and how tanky the Witch Golems are. And as long as you have this ranged tool in the middle of the base with the Archer Queen, you are looking really, really good, just completely obliterating those bases. For the Clan Castle, I still like to go with the Root Riders, but you can still go as well with like Super Minions, Super Dragon, a couple of Loons. That's completely up to you, but I like just having every wall possible open in the base. But hey, that's the first attack. Let's just continue and continue to take down some bases. Let's just continue the approach. And again, for the Fireball, we're not looking for value when it comes down to buildings. Yes, we could try to go for a crazy Fireball in the core. That might be possible, but no, we're looking for just the flank and taking that out with the Fireball. So we could go in from the top side. That would be for sure an option. But we could go from the bottom side as well, which I'm currently not sure where we should enter. I think going in from the bottom side looks way more easy, I guess. So let's just do it. And again, we are just going for the outside buildings, which means Wizard Tower, we're going to just walk that, and then the Earthquake, and this is already everything we're going for. This is mostly storages, but just take a look at that. It's crazy good pathing for us. Now the queen, we're using the siege barrack right here. Wall break, the witch golems, everything in here, just like that. Then the jump in there. We can use the freeze in just a second if we have to, but I think right now we're looking pretty good. We can use the healing on the outside, and now just the first rage to get quickly into the base. The earthquake boots will be there in the core. Another droid on the outside to keep those P.E.K.K.A. alive, but things so far look pretty good, I would say, with how things are going. Yes, the tornado trap is rotating us into more damage, but I mean, that is completely fine, right? Like, we have those raged up heaters, they're keeping up everything. The air defense on the outside is going down. We can use the king ability right now to open up the entire base. Let's add the royal gem on the left side to, like, keep the push going. At this point, the king can go down. That's not really a big problem. The queen, if we have to, we can reinforce with her healers. And this so far is looking like completely crushed. Yes, there's a heavy back end, but with the remaining power of our heroes, we should be really easily able to just overpower that. So let's just use that now. We can have more queens in the middle of the base. We can use another rage if we want to. I still have the headhunter for the back end king. And the royal gem ability, I think after the bomb tower would be quite nice. So let's just do it with the invis. Then let's spawn the hogs. And as well the headhunter for the king. Let's do this. And we can already again swag so many spells if we want to. But let's just do the cleanup here. And get the next 3-star in. It's just, I don't know. This strategy is just super fun. It is obviously, again, rely on the fireball. But I know if you have not played the Super Witch Fireball attack before, and you might have not maxed the fireball, like you have level 20 for example, you're still completely fine to use this strategy. Just add another earthquake, and the important level you're talking about here for the warden is the level 20. With the level 20 fireball, you can take down all of the key buildings you're looking for with just using 2 earthquakes. Just remove one of those phrases you have just seen. I'm swagging them most of the time anyway, so what's the purpose of them, right? So you can just use 2 earthquakes and it will be completely fine to use this strategy as well. King, as I said in the beginning of the video, the gauntlet is completely fine as well. Totally up to you. I have used the gauntlet, but since I've used the gauntlet so much with the earthquake boots in the last couple of videos, I want to use some other equipments as well, like the spiky ball. But both equipments work totally fine. But hey, let's just do another attack and hopefully smash another base. Well, where do we fireball on this one? One option would be for sure just the flank. Again, a cheap fireball, and I think that's what I'm looking forward to. Then we're trying to like funnel over here, wall break in twice into the Inferno Tower, earthquake boost, and then jump into the Town Hall. That would be an option. Otherwise, what we could do as well, which I might like even better, because the Town Hall is somewhat exposed, I think we could just one walk the Town Hall. So let's just do that. That's another benefit of bringing the healers, because with bringing the healers, you can do such things because you have constant healing. With the droids on the other side, you need to go for those quick fireballs, which is then sometimes a bit more annoying. But hey, so far, so good. No surprise Hester farm whatsoever. We can just use the... Should I already go with the fireball? No, I think I would want to take down the expo as well. So let's just do it like this. Fireball now. And with that, the expo goes down as well. Now we're one walking the Town Hall. Then we're adding the Queen on the left side. And we're good to go to completely smash the base. If the Warden is following, please don't go into too close to everything. That would be appreciated. Clan Castle, we just take that out. And then we're starting with the rest of the army. They can take the time. Take your time to take that out. I mean, we can use... Should I use the Titan? No, I don't think so. I don't think that we have to. Let's just use the siege barracks on the outside now. Then the witch golems, just like this, as the defending ice golems are gone. Like this. And things are looking great for us. Then we can... I think we're just going to jump into the middle of the base, I believe. So let's just do it. And then we're using the earthquake boots in the core with this one right here. We can use the droids on the outside. And again, as we said, if the healers are going down, don't stress. We have more healers to come from that queen ability. Now the earthquake boots. Oh my, take a look at that. This entire core is just open and it's so easy. Queen, I will just spawn the healers now so we have more options for protection because our origin healers already went down. That's the issue, right? Like we don't have a life gem. We don't have really a lot of tanking or, I don't know, the option of being tanky in general because we're using the rage gem with that warden.
but the queen should walk around. We can just rage up again. And this is what I mean. We are swagging currently. I mean, that last rage would have been... I could have swagged as well, right? But we are swagging so many spells with this strategy that you can really do this strategy with a lower level fireball really easily, because just bring 2 earthquakes, or even more earthquakes if you have a lower fireball level. Like, you don't need those spells. You don't need those spells. This strategy is just insane, and it's just going to overpower bases left and right with this approach. If you want, give it a try. Let me know as well if I should upload more of this strategy, because as I said, it's like right now my #1 strategy during the event. It is fun, it is powerful, it is not just like spam everything in and you're done. It's well, just everything combined, I feel like, because it's not too complicated, it's not too boring with just putting everything in one spot. So it's just like the perfect balance, in my opinion, between easy but as well yet entertaining to execute the attack itself. The link for the strategies is always down below in the description of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.